Hello everyone, today we're going to make a prawn biryani. You can also use shrimps as an substitute, and this is about a pound of prawns and I've deveined it on both sides. Pan, I've added about 2.5 tablespoons of oil. And I've added 2 finely blended onions, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste and 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, and I'm going to fry it till golden brown. So onion, ginger and garlic paste turn slight pink like this, I am going to add my tomato paste. And 2 tomatoes and 2 green chilies. I'm going to add this to the onion and ginger garlic paste. Cook till the oil separates, and then we'll start adding the dry masala. To this masala I added a teaspoon of salt, and salt has to be to your taste. 1 teaspoon of paprika. You could use red chilies if you want the heat, and half teaspoon of turmeric. I did add in 1 to 2 green chilies, blended to your taste. To this mixture I added 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of garam masala and half teaspoon of tandoori masala. Now if you don't have tandoori masala, you could use half teaspoon of any store-bought biryani masalas. I'm going to add a teaspoonful of biryani masala, any that you may like. I added 3 to 4 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm also going to add a whole cup of water. Good mix. I've added 4 or 5 cut. So I've added 4 or 5 small potatoes. I'll cook this for 10 minutes. After cooking for 10 minutes, I've added the shrimps. After adding the prawns, and we are cooking on medium heat, we will cook through till everything cooks through, the prawns and the potatoes. So 2 cups of rice in here, and this is for more than 30 minutes. So it's going to take lesser time to cook. So in a broad based pan, I've got 2 star anise, 2 badi ilachi pieces, 3 small pieces of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 bay leaves, and half a teaspoon of black pepper, whole black pepper. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oil and let it sizzle for a minute, and then we'll add some hot water. We'll let these spices sizzle for a minute or 2, and then we are going to add some hot water. I've used 2 cups of rice which have been soaked and washed, and I use 6 cups of water because I will drain the water, so I've used excess water. Add some salt to taste to season the rice. This is a very important step, do not skip it. Rice, and I'm going to cook till my rice is about 70 to 80% done. In the meanwhile, we will cook the prawn masala on the other side until the potatoes are soft and then the prawns are fully cooked. We'll drain our rice once it's 70% done, and we can remove the hard spices like bay leaves and cinnamon sticks. There we go. We separated the rice from the water. Prawn masala is also thickened. I'm going to smear a teaspoon of ghee all over. Using a tablespoon of ghee, which I smeared all over with my hands. And now I'm going to start layering rice, but I did remove the bay leaf because it sticks out. And I'm going to add the prawn masala layering, and now I'm going to add more rice, and I have removed all the big spices out of it, the cinnamon and the badi ilachi and the bay leaves of rice. And now I'm going to add the rest of the prawn masala on top of it, the biryani masala, and I'm going to spread it gently all over. Spread this biryani masala all over and layer it again. Okay, now I'm going to add another layer of rice since I have some rice. A tablespoon of ghee around it now, all over. And you can add a little more. I'm adding another 1 teaspoon so that keeps the rice moist. Top it up with some orange food coloring. Cover it with the top and then simmer it for 10 minutes on lowest heat so that it gets fully cooked, and then we can fluff it. I'm going to make some cucumber, and I have some cherry tomatoes, and you could use just one big large tomato, but that's what I have at home, and I'm going to use this to make a cucumber. So 1 tomato would do, and about half an onion, about half to 3/4 of a cucumber is what I'm going to dice. Cucumber and about a cupful of cherry tomatoes or 1 tomato, and I am going to dice 1 green chili. So I've added 1 small thinly sliced purple onion. If you don't have the purple one, go ahead, use the white one, and about 2 tablespoons of cilantro, which I'm going to add to this cucumber. There you go. So I've added some salt to taste, and now I'm squeezing some lemon juice, or you could use lime juice, whatever is available at home, and serve it with your biryani. Maybe if I really like you for that, it's a great weekend treat for people who've been working all weekend. Do like, share and subscribe, and I will show you the final look of this biryani when I serve it. See you later. So ice heating it in the final, just before serving it, I'll gently fluff it with a fork and heat it through. We fluffed the entire biryani so that the masala gets mixed, and it'll be ready to serve in a few moments. My amazing biryani is ready, and I'm going to serve it, and it can easily serve 5 to 6 people. Like, share and subscribe. This biryani could be an ideal Thanksgiving meal too.